Morning show at the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Cardi B wrapped up her Little Miss Drama Tour in ATL this past weekend, and it was a record-breaking success. Yes, indeed. Reports are indicating that the tour grossed over $70 million across a completely sold-out 35-city North American arena run. Cardi's tour is recognized as the highest-grossing and best-attended tour ever by a female rapper. And yes, I was there for the first night, and she did her thing. She's like the Beyonce of rap, and she killed it. Even my beautiful got a shout-out, and me. Check this out.
Man, it was awesome.
Man, it was awesome. She did so good. She stayed out there for so long. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. All the beautiful costume changes, the dancers, the pyro. Yes. She did great, and she was in high spirits at the end. Child have been tired. Like, I ain't meet nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Said hello and we support her.
Man, I absolutely did. And she loves all of us. She listens to the show when she woke because, you know, she got them babies she got to take care of, too. So she is an amazing person. I mean, she got to be a mama. She got to do the tour. Like, it is a lot, but she's doing her thing. It was also special guest appearances, y'all, by T.I., Mariah the Scientist came out on stage, Missy Elliott, Jeezy. But you know what, y'all? The second night almost didn't happen because Cardi B reportedly said that the employees at the venue were kind of being disrespectful to her and her team backstage before the show, and here's how she responded to them.
Your employees are being f***ing rude for no reason. Being rude for no reason. Pointing fingers for no reason. Touching people for no reason. And then they're telling me, oh, we got to talk to this. Because I feel a certain type of way. Because you're being disrespectful. I did 35 shows. And I never had a problem. And we've been kind to everybody. So no. Now I'm leaving.
Wow. All right. Tell him, Cardi.
She said she had no problems for 35 shows, and State Farm, whatever happened with the employees, that
is a problem. Like, if you did 35 shows and you get to that venue and you have a problem, and then there's always a problem at that particular venue, it's something going on with the staff.
Man, that was the last show. Somebody had to mess it up. That's crazy. But the good news for her fans, it was about 2 hours before the show was scheduled to start. Cardi decided to go ahead and go on stage and keep the show going, which I'm glad she did, because everybody that went to that show enjoyed themselves. And after the show, she posted a thank you message, and here's a little bit of that.
Thank you to Barty Gang. Thank you for everybody that just came and made this moment so special for me. And I want to say thank you to the celebrities that came out to perform with me. If y'all ever need a kidney, I'm going to find somebody to give it to y'all. I can give it to you. You don't even want a kidney.
That's funny.
I'll find somebody to give it y'all.
That's funny.
And she's been funny ever since she was on Love and Hip Hop and before that. It's just her personality is so bubbly that you want to see her and want to see what she's talking about. She also said, y'all, that this tour changed her life and the way she feels about herself and her career. So congratulations go out to Cardi B on such a successful tour. All right, y'all, we got a big announcement coming up this morning at 8/7 Central. The announcement is about the 2026 One Voyage 2026. So make sure you are listening. We're excited to share all the details on this year's cruise. Oh, my God, it's going to be crazy. We got some headliners, too, and it's getting ready to be popping. So make sure you listen this morning at 8/7 Central. Ricky, you getting ready for the cruise?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You know I'm ready. Born ready.
Let's go. All right, y'all. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got, Rock T with the joke of the day. Rock T is going to be funny.
You know it. Bringing it tax.
Yeah, right. That's coming up next, y'all, right here on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
And you better believe it, the spot is hot. All right, Brat, what you got?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Tory Lanez is taking legal action over a prison stabbing that put him in the hospital, and he wants $100 million in damages. That's right, $100 million. The lawsuit is filed against the California Department of State of Corrections, the warden, and 50 corrections officers. Tory says he was stabbed 16 times with a shank by a fellow inmate back in May of 2025, and he suffered permanent scarring to his face and 2 collapsed lungs. Now, the attacker has a violent history, and Tory says that the two should have never been locked up with him due to his celebrity status. Now, Tory alleges that the prison staff went MIA during this attack. He claims that the prison guards failed to adequately protect him and is suing for $100 million in damages, including $1 million per stab wound and $10 million for facial scarring. What y'all think about that?
I hope he gets it.
Okay.
I hope he gets it.
But I thought if you was in jail, you open up to that kind of stuff.
I mean, you kind of are, but they do have a responsibility. I mean, they can't just let people be complete savages.
Yeah, and when you kind of celebrity status, you're supposed to be separated.
If they know you are a high-risk inmate, they got to still protect you. You still have the right to not be treated like a complete animal.
And he said they went MIA, but that's allegedly because, did they go MIA or could he just not find? Like, ain't no telling what was going on. So I'll keep y'all posted on this story.
I just
as
don't
we
like.
get more
I was
information.
watching Tubi. They had put all them little people in them dog cages instead of taking them to a regular prison. Tubi need to stop.
We're going to move on, Rickey Smiley. Congratulations go out to Major Harris. He's the youngest son of T.I. and Tamika Tiny Harris. He officially is stepping into young adulthood. Over the weekend, he celebrated his senior prom, giving fans a glimpse of just how much he has grown since we first seen him on T.I. and Tiny, The Family Hustle. Now, Major is the baby boy of the Harris household, and he's often been seen as the quiet, thoughtful member of the family. But his prom send-off reflected both maturity and lots of personal style. The moment was a celebratory send-off outside the family's home where loved ones gathered to cheer him and his date on. He looked so handsome in his suit. His date looked pretty standing beside him. She was dressed very cute and respectfully, and it was just beautiful to see him. I can't believe he's 17 years old.
It brought tears to my eyes. The way he kissed his mama and he held his sister.
Wasn't it sweet?
And he looked so professional.
So good.
Like, it was just so touching to me to see that. I like that. I love the Major.
Me too. So congratulations go out to him on his prom. Him and his little cute date. All right, y'all. Moving on. New York Mayor Zofran Mamdani. Did I say it right? Mamdani.
Yeah.
He is making headlines, y'all, but not for politics. It's for his rap career.
Right.
It turns out that the New York City mayor pulled out about $1,600 in music royalties last year from a song he released under his old rap name, Young Cardamom. This is $376 more than he made from his music career in 2024, which almost certainly helped his campaign for mayor. He even joked and told reporters that New Yorkers should head over to Spotify if they want to put a few extra bucks in his pocket. What y'all think about the mayor of New York being a rapper?
Hey,
I just love
the president
him.
of the United States can be a clown. Why can't
and an ex-reality show star.
Man. Okay.
wait a minute. I apologize to all clowns everywhere.
You stupid. Oh, man. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone with that praise mix down. That's next right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, 29:28 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Janet Jackson will not be featured in the new Michael Jackson biopic. The biopic explores Michael Jackson's life and career and includes appearances from his parents and many of his siblings, but Janet will not be featured in this particular movie. According to a rep associated with the film, Janet declined to participate in the film. And given the rocky history between her and her brother's estate, that also happens to be producing this film, it may be easy to see why she'd make that decision. Now, Janet also shares a close relationship with Michael's daughter, Paris, and Paris has been very vocal about her dislike for this movie, y'all. So despite the fact that Paris's older brother, Prince, is an executive producer on the film, which is crazy to me. Yeah, I'm like, so I don't get it, but I guess, Janet is, however, reported.
And Prince, the baby that Michael Jackson was holding over the balcony.
No, that was Blanket.
That was Blanket.
Blanket.
That was Blanket. But I saw him on social media. He was there.
Right.
He was there to support. They all so grown now. It's so crazy seeing them. But Janet is, however, y'all reportedly proud of her nephew Jafar's performance portraying Michael Jackson, despite previous reports that she allegedly clashed with Jermaine, who's Jafar's father, over various aspects of the film. I want to let y'all know that Michael hits theaters this Friday, and I cannot wait to see it. Did anybody see a screening of it?
I went last night, so I'm going to talk about it in the tea. It's such a touching movie.
Is it? Did you love it, though?
Girl.
Okay,
I loved it.
okay.
I loved it.
And shout out to Missy Elliott and Mona Scott. They had a screening somewhere, and I was invited, and I couldn't make it because we had to do like a TikTok live or something. And y'all, today is I'm heavy. I'm heavy-hearted today. Last night, I lost my dog. I lost one of my dogs. So she passed away last night.
The one that you brought up to the station?
Yeah, she passed away. She was the mother. She was the mother of them. She was my Yorkie. So she was the mother of the Yorkie.
How many years you had the dog?
I was 14.
Oh, man.
Brad.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good life.
Good old
14
life.
years. Oh, good old life. I definitely made sure they ate good and
You
steak
did.
and lobster.
You done came over my house and cooked for the dogs.
You know, I went to take them out yesterday, and I looked around for her, and she wasn't on her bed, and she was just laying there. So,
Have you made the funeral arrangements?
No, I had to take her to. I've been up all night. I haven't had no sleep. I was up all night. I was in the middle of getting my hair braided, so I had to stop everything and deal with that. And then we had to take her. I wasn't gonna let nobody else take her to the vet, to give her to them to let them do the cremation and all of that stuff. So. It's been a very long night. And
That's family. Dogs are family.
Ooh, absolutely.
Dogs are family.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, and I'll get into the Jermaine Dupri story later on in the day, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, Brat. Why don't you hit us up with them wake-up calls, though, at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Like it's hard.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me early. It's the BR18.
29 minutes before the top hour.
I did look it up. It is true. And they say
Very tragic.
I looked it up.
It's time about a hot spot. Good morning, Brett.
Speaking of hot, go back to the
Smoking
old
hot.
school smoking hot spot.
Ooh. Oh, Lord, I fight every day for my spot in heaven. Go ahead, Brett.
I don't know now. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, my big brother, Jermaine Dupri, has something to say about the upcoming Chris Brown and Usher tour. Now, the tour kicks off on January 26th in Denver, Colorado. But let's hear what JD has to say about the tour. Then we'll see if we agree. Check it out.
One of the most exciting things about this is that this is probably the most important thing that's happened to black music since I've been alive. And this would be the first time that the world gets an opportunity to see how powerful the black dollar is and how much we actually control the culture. On all levels, YouTube, Google, they gonna see black people spending money on black people in stadiums, in a space that's always been told that we couldn't make it. We had to do something else to get to that space. This it.
I agree with him. Yeah, we did. Let's
go.
Beyonce, Cardi B, it's already started.
They said we couldn't sell out nothing. They said we couldn't sell out stadiums.
This is getting ready to be crazy. It's going to be completely sold out every stop it makes. I am absolutely positively sure of that. So, JD, yes, indeed, we all do agree with you. Last but not least, y'all, Drake is teasing his next album only in a way that Drake could, and fans are going all out trying to crack the code. So he recently put a massive block of ice in downtown Toronto, then posted it online with the caption, "Release date inside." He even dropped the exact location, so of course, fans pulled up immediately. And when I say they pulled up, I mean all day they pulled up. People were out there recording themselves, licking the ice, trying to break it, and even attempting to set it on fire just to see what's inside. So far, none of those tactics have worked, y'all, which means fans will just have to wait for the ice to eventually melt on its own. The album is called Iceman. So, I mean,
They were licking it?
that's what I'm saying. Like, how big is the block of ice?
That's a bit much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. Well, I guess he got fans that really want to know and want to get inside of that ice. All right, y'all, keep y'all posted on
licking
that.
some strange ice.
Ice that's outside.
That's crazy.
Public ice.
Oh, Lord, nasty. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat.
Hold on, Brad. Let's go on Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, this is Teresa from Dallas.
Yeah.
And
good morning.
I'm so glad you all were talking. Good morning, Ricky. I'm so glad you all were talking about the wheelchairs because mine didn't explode, but it's getting so hot when I ride in it. It feels like it's about to explode. So I think it's really something going on with the wheelchairs.
Yeah, we got it fixed. We're going to get them all fixed.
Yeah.
See, I told you. I don't be making this stuff.
I looked it up. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
You got somebody she can call?
I'm
If your
trying.
wheelchair starts smoking or making clicking noises, you should probably get out of it. However,
But they're in a wheelchair, so they
Well,
might
I'm
not be.
Not get out of...
No.
But I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't want y'all to ever forget this. Don't ever trust a man in a wheelchair with dirty shoes. Don't ever forget that.
Right.
Don't ever forget that. Turn the music off, Dave. What, Rob?
How did we get here?
Yeah. Don't ever trust a man in a wheelchair with dirty shoes. Think about it. Let that thing sit on you.
Them shoes should always be clean at the bottom.
Boy, more Ricky Smiley Morning Show coming up. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. Excuse me. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Aerys, is learning the business early. And she went live and she said she is not working unless she is getting paid. Here go little Aerys.
I mean, with what I want to be when I grow up, I don't got to go to college. So if I don't got to go to college, I'm not going to club. I'm not going to sing unless you pay me, bro.
I don't think they understand it. Yeah, she's literally a recreation of her mom. Like, it's...
Wow. How old
Definitely
is she?
Tiny.
I'm not going to sing unless you pay me, bro.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. She is so cute. What y'all think about that?
Yeah,
So
excited
cute.
for her. She already have a great career. She
Yes.
gonna be doing some stuff at the next level. She got the best parents.
She is constantly
And
working.
yeah, so we proud of her.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I
She
had a
is
chance to see her
Kid,
perform
too.
live at some event I hosted last year that she went on stage with her dad. And they opened up the show, and it was great. So I had the
Yes.
opportunity to see her live. So she's a great performer.
I like when she performed the Rihanna part with her dad.
Yeah.
What's the Rihanna's?
Live your life.
Live your life. She kills that. All right, y'all, moving on. Meg Thee Stallion might have scored a legal win, but it's not a complete victory just yet. A jury recently ruled in her favor against blogger Milagro Cooper, finding Cooper liable for defamation, emotional distress, and sharing a deepfake video involving Meg Thee Stallion. She was awarded $75,000 in damages for the harm caused. But when Meg tried to take things a step further and get a permanent court order, to stop Cooper from speaking out for moving forward, the judge said not so fast. So according to a new court document, the judge denied that request, saying that the legal standard for cyberstalking wasn't met. The court noted that there was no evidence that Cooper tried to physically approach Megan or attend her events or even directly contact her. But the judge also made it clear that Megan had already received financial compensation. The court said granting that kind of restriction could violate First Amendment protections, essentially blocking someone from speaking before they've even said anything. So
I just wonder why ain't no goons out here riding around dealing with folks like that. Ain't talking about killing nobody, but just for being disrespectful, just to keep everybody respectful.
because they snitches. If somebody get in trouble, they gonna tell.
Yeah.
It ain't the same. It ain't, they
You
don't
know,
have
back in the
on
90s,
the code. They don't be quiet. It
Yeah.
ain't no snitches get stitches no
Yeah,
more.
back in the 90s, people watched what they said about folks or whatever because
Right.
they know somebody might roll up on them
Exactly.
or whatever. But now people are bold. And they
Yes.
got this internet out here. Now people just say whatever,
thugs.
whether it's true or
Yes,
not.
yes.
They just say it.
Yes.
But back in the 90s, if you said something about another comedian or
You watched
another
your
rapper,
back.
you watch your back because somebody roll up on you. You don't know what's going on, so you
Right.
was real careful with your words.
And where you went.
And where you went.
That's absolutely right. Oh my goodness. You know what? Drake's album release, y'all. Drake's album release has finally been revealed. Remember the ice thing I talked about yesterday? Well, in case you missed it, Drake recently put a massive block of ice in downtown Toronto, then posted it online with the caption, release date inside. And like I said, so many fans showed up to the sculpture with the goal of getting the ice to melt. I mean, they tried to light it on fire. I said licking it, torches, and many, many other things. But one fan finally cracked the code. It was Twitch streamer Kishka. He was the lucky guy after streaming live, climbing on top of the structure. How to say it, Gary?
Structure.
Mm-hmm. I said structure.
But it be simple words that you can't say. It's a lot of words that I can't say. I can't spell there. Always put the E before the I or the I before the E there in February.
But just I before E except after C.
Yeah.
What about February?
Yeah, I got that. F-E-B-R-U.
Yeah.
But that spelling there, I can't. It always a red line. Always. I don't know. Do it there. D-I-T-H-E-I-R. Was that right?
That's right.
But it's two there's. It's a T-H-E-R-E as well.
Right.
Yeah, I got that. I know how to spell that there. But that T-H-I-E-R talking about some them.
It's E-I-R.
I'd be the same way with spelling peace.
Yeah.
P-E-I-C-E, but it's I before E except after.
Yeah, if you remember that, I before E except after C, and when it sounds like Y, then you're good.
Wait a minute.
Neighbor and way.
Yes.
Or when E sounds like A as in neighbor and way.
That's right.
What?
Can y'all text that to me?
I before E except after C.
Or when E sounds like A as in neighbor and way.
W-E-I-G-H.
Nobody remember that.
Yeah, I need to remember because that's going to help you spell it.
It is.
Yeah, that's going to help you spell it when you get to a word.
It's like from electric company.
Yeah, but you know what? I always remember I before E, but I never remember the way part, the neighbor way part. Like when it's supposed to be E first. So.
But I'm glad we can discuss this because what we'll never discuss on this show is math.
Well, you ain't lying. That. You are not lying.
Me, Alfreda's, and Gary, we cannot add or subtract.
Man.
But we know what our check look like. Oh, yeah, that number's supposed to be right there.
That part.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's bottom of the hour time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot, but we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Eddie Murphy has revealed that his son, Eric, and Martin Lawrence's daughter, Jasmine, have welcomed the first baby together. Eric and Jasmine got married last May, and they announced their pregnancy in February with a heartfelt Instagram post. Now, Eddie Murphy announced that they just had a baby girl, and her name is Ari Sky. Oh, that's so beautiful. The happy couple had the baby 2 weeks ago, so congratulations go out to them. Now, like I was telling y'all before, Drake's album release date has finally been revealed. He recently put that massive block of ice down in Toronto. Then he posted the message saying release date inside. Fans showed up doing anything they could do to get to that ice, and eventually one cracked the code. A Twitch scammer by the name of Kishka live streamed climbing on top of the ice, pulling out a blue bag with the words "Freeze the World." So Drake proclaimed him as the winner. He then got invited. He then got invited to Drake's mansion. Okay. Well, he finally opened the bag, revealing the words Iceman, and that drops May 15th. The streamer also was handed another bag with the stash of cash bands inside, all hundreds, for cracking the code. I wonder how many hundreds he got.
Huh?
But that's a good prize. That's a good prize. So congratulations go out to that winner and to Drake. I guess the new album is going to be called Iceman, and it drops May 15th. Excuse me. Well, Lil Baby, y'all, is making moves outside of the recording studio. He signed as a co-founder and investor in Dr. Bombay Ice Cream. It's a culture-driven frozen dessert company built by Snoop Dogg and Snoop's son, Cordell Brodus. Now, Cordell says their goal is to align with someone who can help them build something that lasts for the next generation of ice cream lovers. Dr. Bombay markets itself as a hip-hop style that brands remixing classic frozen treats and West Coast flavor and a lot of full of hip-hop Easter eggs, they said. The lineup includes iced-out orange cream, baked blueberry muffin, sticky caramel apple, and tropical sherbet swizzle. Ooh, they sound good already. Dr. Bombay Ice Cream debuted at Walmart back in 2023 and has grown into a nationally available product. So congratulations go out to them. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. And we want to say a special, special happy birthday to our founder, Miss Kathy Hughes. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We know we wouldn't be here without you, so we thank you for loving us back. And
text her right now.
I know that's right. I'm getting ready to text her, too. All right, y'all. Dwight Stone and the Praise Mixdown is up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
R18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Jafar Jackson is speaking out and setting the record straight about his legendary uncle, Michael Jackson. While hitting the red carpet for the premiere of the upcoming Michael biopic, Jafar, who actually stars as the King of Pop, addressed what he says is one of the biggest misconceptions about his uncle. And here's what he had to say.
The biggest misconception, I would say that he wanted to be white. That's a big misconception, and that this film gives you that understanding of what that is. You know, that vitiligo played a part in his life, and not a lot of people really understand what that is, and he was dealing with that from an early age.
Wow,
Yeah.
so the biggest misconception is that he wanted to be white.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
I get it now. I mean, there's a part in the movie that I saw the movie last night, and you understand so much more. When I tell you, Jafar, he was singing. I had no idea that was him singing. Oh my gosh, it was like a big old Michael Jackson, concert. It was so good. It was so good.
Oh, that's
It
what's
was
up.
really good.
I know, Gary, you keep really making me want to see it so bad.
It is a good movie.
It is.
Okay.
I'm
It is
so
real
impressed
good.
with
Brad,
Jafar.
I have to go see it. Yes, I love him.
He's
like
amazing.
I know him.
He's
Yeah,
amazing.
but was everybody else good too?
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
honey.
Oh, my God.
Neil Long was good.
Neil Long was amazing.
Coleman Domingo was good.
Okay.
Lorenz
Hey.
Tate, all of them were good.
Y'all know what? I didn't know that was Mike Myers. Wait till you see. Did you know Mike Myers was in the movie, Gary?
Who is Mike Myers?
You know, like Austin Powers.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait
okay,
till you
yeah.
see what. And now you're going to be like, oh, that was him. Wait till you see it, Brad. You're going to be like, oh my gosh.
So y'all think it's going to be a sequel? It's going to be a second part?
Absolutely.
They said it was.
Absolutely.
Wow. I think this is going to do very well at the box office, but I'm going to keep y'all posted on that, too.
Yeah.
So Jafar also opened up about stepping into such an iconic role, saying that one of the toughest parts was mastering Michael's performances and signature moves, I'm sure. Check this out.
There were many different difficult parts about it, but the most was probably I always say the performance of not just doing the moves, but really owning the moves and making it your own, where it feels like it's the foundation is coming from you. And that took me a long time, and I still feel, I didn't really nail it like I wanted to in certain things, but in my mind, I always drew to how am I feeling afterwards, or how am I feeling during the performance, and sometimes I wouldn't even realize I did certain things, and that's when I knew I'm in a flow state. I'm not thinking so much. I'm just allowing the music to dictate what I should do, which I knew Michael would always say that, so I wanted to strive for that.
Man,
Man,
that
he
flow
killed
state.
it. He
Yes, sir.
killed it.
Yeah, that is awesome. He sounds so intelligent, and
Yes.
this is awesome. I can't wait to see it. Y'all got me excited to see a movie.
Yes.
I ain't been excited to see a movie in so long, but I can't wait to see it.
And don't
come out
listen to
tomorrow.
Rotten Tomatoes neither, honey. They hollering about talk bad
Well,
about it.
they always kind of got something to say.
Yeah.
But I did have some mixed reviews. I had some people tell me it was just like, okay, and it stopped it bad, and they wanted to see more, and it didn't do this and didn't do that. I was like, if Gary say it's good,
Right.
it's good. I'm going to see it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, the pollen has got me jacked up.
Same.
You can catch me on all my social media. It's So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kanye West has been facing a lot of concert cancellations, show postponements, and travel bans lately, and it's all due to his past anti-Semitic comments. Now, although he took out a full page in the ad in the Wall Street Journal to apologize for his remarks, he still can't seem to shake the backlash, y'all. And now he could be making it more difficult for himself. He recently shared a clip of music executive Ray Daniels talking about his situation. Now, Ray mentions how Ye is still able to sell out shows despite controversies and pushbacks from the system. And here's what Ray had to say.
In the midst of him being canceled, he sold 70,000 tickets in LA. Everybody that tried to cancel him, all those guys that run Morgan Stanley, run this bank, guess what? Their kids are in the stadium Wednesday night. La, 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 wait till la. Because they are a system that's against him. Everybody hates the system. The system lined up against this man, and you can't beat him because he got the people. I love him, though. I love it. I love everything about it.
Now, Ray, do you think him writing the apology letter allowed him to get that venue? Because that's what they're saying.
If it did, I don't care. He got it. When you want to win and you get back to your greatness code, and you're like, what do I need to be to get to the next level of greatness? You got to write this letter. Write the letter. Let's get it over with. I want to apologize to them. I'm over it.
I mean, I want to see Kanye West.
He still is great at what he do. Can't nobody take that away from him.
I think he's a genius. I really do.
Performing, writing, he is a genius. He absolutely is, and he's a great performer. And he got some hit songs that people want to see him perform.
Yes,
so whether he say sorry or not, he's still gonna pack out them shows because people still love his music.
And I think about people we have not canceled for worse things, and not, he has said a lot. Like the slavery thing, the stuff about Jews. He said some really bad things. But I feel like there are people who've said worse and not been canceled to this extent.
Facts. All right, y'all, moving on. Diddy just took a major loss in court. A federal judge has thrown out his $100 million defamation lawsuit against NBC Universal over the making of a Bad Boy documentary released on Peacock. The documentary about his life was released in January 2025, which Diddy argued pushed false and damaging allegations about him. He accused the network and its partners of spreading harmful narratives in the documentary, including suggestions tying him to serious crimes and conspiracy theories. He sought $100 million in damages, claiming the film portrayed him in false light and damaged his reputation. But the judge did not see it that way. The court ruled that the content in the documentary was either protected or didn't meet the legal standards for defamation, leading to the dismissal of the case. So,
was this the one that 50 Cent put out?
Yep, I believe so. The making of I don't know. Is it? What was 50 Cent? Oh, this is a different one. This is one on Peacock. What was 50's on? 50's was on Netflix. Yeah. This is another one that was on Peacock.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on with the 50 Cent one, or if he is even suing for that. I haven't heard anything about that. So if it is, it's behind closed doors. And we, as professional journalists, don't know anything about it. All right, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with the Praises Mixed Down. That's next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, it's time for the hot spot. What you got, Brat?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Taraji P. Henson is opening up about the reality of Hollywood and the differences and opportunities between men and women. While speaking out on the podcast, Taraji reflected on her breakout role in Baby Boy and how people expected her career to skyrocket overnight. But she says, deep down, she knew it wouldn't happen that way for her, even though it did for her co-star Tyrese Gibson. Taraji pointed out that after Baby Boy, Tyrese went on to land major roles in huge franchises like Transformers and Fast and Furious, while she, after nearly 30 years in the industry, still has not yet landed a major franchise film. Check out what she said.
And so I just remember everybody going, oh my God, you're going to be big, you're going to be big. And I was like, I don't know.
Not feeling that right.
What happened? After Baby Boy, Tyrese booked 2 franchise films. Huge. Fast and Furious. I still have not booked my franchise film. Been in the game almost 30 years. I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, I know what it is now. You can't hurt my feelings anymore because now I know there's politics involved. So now I know, don't expect,
Yeah. Man. That's sad, though. I don't like that. That's absolutely crazy. And although she is one of the biggest black female stars in the game, she still hasn't landed like a major franchise role. And I wonder why. Like, I felt like she could have been, what's the thing where Halle Berry did? She was Storm.
Oh, yeah.
In
the Avengers?
Yeah, like something like that. Like, I could definitely see Taraji doing something like that. I don't know.
Have you seen the movie Straw that Tyler Perry produced with her starring in it?
Yes. Oh, my gosh, she killed it.
Let me tell you something.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. She killed it.
Yep.
It was so good.
But it's not too late.
We was all crying about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's never too late, but she's just saying, I guess, after all this time, she still has not gotten that. So
That's crazy.
I don't know. I wonder. I don't know. It seemed like she didn't get it, she must didn't audition for it, because I feel like she would get everything that she absolutely auditions for. We absolutely love Taraji P. Henson, so we hope things get better and she gets everything that she wants in her acting career. All right, y'all. Moving on. Drake has fans going all out for this Iceman rollout, and now y'all it's turning into straight up chaos. So after that huge block of ice popped up in Toronto with the album release date hidden inside, fans showed up and started chipping away at it. But some people didn't just take pictures, y'all. They took pieces. And now guess what? Some of them chunks are being flipped online for thousands of dollars. How do you sell a chunk of ice, y'all? We talking listings as high as $6,000 and even up to $25,000 for the bigger pieces.
That's crazy. How you going to keep what you just put it in a freezer and wait for somebody to buy it? And how do you send it to them?
Yeah, and then what happens if it melts? You put it in a cup and it just melts and you freeze it back later? Like that. Yep. And how do you know that's what that is for real?
People will buy
sell some. I got some ice in my freezer. I'm going to put Drake's ice.
That's it.
Oh, man.
$1,000.
It don't stop there, y'all. Okay. The warning signs that were originally placed around the installation to keep things safe are now being flipped into merch for hundreds of dollars. So everything that had to do with Drake and his Iceman project, people are taking pieces of it and selling it. So yeah, Drake might have just created one of the wildest and weirdest fan frenzies that we have seen in a minute. Wow. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Dwight Stone. Oh, let me tell y'all, tomorrow we're going to be at Mahogany Books, me and my wife, signing books for The Way Love Goes, our new book that is out, and in Mahogany Books at 12 o'clock in D.C. So, D.C., we'll see y'all tomorrow. Pull up. We love y'all. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 28 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, the day has finally arrived that the new Michael movie centered around the King of Pop is now in select theaters everywhere. Many people are so hyped to see this movie, man. People done start dressing up like Michael Jackson as they head to the theater, and I cannot wait to see it. Gary said it's so good. You still standing by that, Gary?
I sure am, honey. It was a wonderful movie. I mean, a great movie.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. So Michael Jackson's nephew, y'all, Jermaine's son, plays Michael. And during the conversation with Nia Long, who plays Katherine Jackson, and Coleman Domingo, who plays Joe Jackson in the movie, they asked him which scene in the movie was the most emotional for him, y'all. And here's what he had to say.
Which performance was the most emotional for you?
Pepsi. Shooting that, just understanding and knowing what happened that day and leading up to it, just thinking like, obviously going through the choreography, then once the burn happens, and then, everyone storming in and having a sense of that chaos and that feeling. Yes. It was pretty emotional, and just imagining what Michael must have truly felt, especially up there, how sensitive that area is.
The pain and how he had to just...
And then to manage that.
Manage it and still... be famous.
Wow. Even the way they just talked about that right now, I felt that. Wow. So, y'all, the movie is already doing big numbers. The film actually began to roll out yesterday afternoon, and it's already grossed over $12.5 million. It's already breaking records. So far, it's reportedly the best opening ever for a musical biopic. I'm not surprised. It's Michael Jackson, y'all.
Come on, man.
And the audience approval score is 96%. Well, some critics do have harsh reviews, but we don't care about them. I feel like the people that love Michael Jackson can't wait to see this movie, and I'm one of them people. So, I just can't wait, Gary. I'm going sometime today, hopefully.
Go today, honey.
Oh, man, we just talking too much. We got to go. All right, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBCU. No. Who we repping today, Rock T?
We finna rep that FAMU, man. Coming up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.